Hectic.
So the Dream Factory Foundation is a non-profit organization that inspires youth to dream and achieve their dreams. And we basically do that by running different programs in schools and out of school. And we run empowerment sessions, we create opportunities for them in the job market. We also run our own entrepreneurship initiatives and also do skills development training in coding.
Dream Factory Foundation initially started out as just this concept of road shows and going to different schools around the Western Cape. And after Lusanda Gwayi and Laurian at the time had done these road shows, and they had contacted thousands of schools, thousands of learners in different schools, and they had feedback of what the learners want to become. They actually sat with this pile of dream letters of what the learners want to become. And that pushed them to actually start an organization.
I think the Dream Factory Foundation decided to start with us because we didn't really have, I started the organization with Laurian in 2011, and literally we stumbled upon it because we were just going around volunteering in schools through our volunteerism in church. And it was just through that initiative and seeing the opportunities where young people didn't have a lot and were marginalized and vulnerable in many circumstances where we thought, why don't we do something more?
Dream Factory Foundation has worked on projects within schools and also out of schools. So we have the Be the Dream program, which we run annually through our partnership schools, mostly in the Cape Flats and under-resourced areas around Cape Town. So we also have the Day in the Life of program, where we take our learners from our partnership schools into different work environments where they get exposed to work shadowing opportunities, and they get to experience what it is to be a specific profession for a day. But we are not only limited to taking them to work environments, we also expose them to places such as universities, which gives them an opportunity to see what it is like to actually go further in terms of their studies and not just end with matric.
Laurian is, I would say, if there was, I know she doesn't like sweets, but if it was a packet of sweets that I could describe her, it would be licorice, all sorts. There's so many things that she does. I think her day is just always colorful with different things, and you'll be amazed at the different things that she's involved with. We'd literally be going school to school, just the two of us, and I'll be playing 4 characters, changing into being a mother, a student, and she was the best friend walking with me. And those memories were really powerful because sometimes we'd have to be at a school at 7:30, so then I'd have to pick her up at 5 a.m. and in winter that's not funny. And she'd have to catch the taxi, so we'd have a meeting point where we meet, but she was always there and always passionate. And when we started Dream Factory Foundation, we would do if we did a workshop, we would actually do the bread and the food in her house. She's that kind of person, like she'll open up her home, she'll open her doors, and do whatever it takes to help another person.
Hectic.